Hey everybody, Kimmel'sIrishPub.com. Time for another movie review. I know you're probably saying, wow, he seems excited. My daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, who loves to watch YouTube, she watches everybody else play video games, says, I have to be more excited, then I'll get more views. That's probably why nobody's watching my channels, because I seem like I'm asleep when I'm doing this. So, here I am, excited to bring to you a movie review called The Honey Killer. Never heard of it, right? I never heard of it. It showed up on my Facebook feed. So, I mean, like, these things are coming in. I guess I watch enough movies. Now it's going to start showing up on Facebook, and they're going to tell me what I want. So it's Amazon Prime for free. Hour and a half. It's about some woman who is marrying for money, but then she has a tendency for violence. So it seems like she marries him and then kills him off, some kind of thing like that. It's a British black comedy. So I don't know any of the actors or the actresses in it. But hey, Facebook says I should watch it. It's only an hour and a half. Maybe you have some interest in it because you clicked on this and you've watched me so far. So I'll get into it a little bit and let you know what I think, give you a better synopsis, and I am going to be so excited to share with you what I found. Alright? Stick around. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. Unfortunately, I can't tell you where we are in the movie. I lost my internet connection. And so the movie has kind of come to a stall. So I'm going to go ahead and reconnect. But while I do that, I thought I'd check in with all of you. I'll look at it later and I'll put it down below where I was. But I can't verbalize it to you until I get back up online. Anyway, who cares? So as we know what the movie is a little bit about, it starts off, not a spoiler, she's driving him off a cliff. He's on the hood of a car, and then she goes to the cliff, hits the brakes, and he goes off. And it says like a week ago. This all started a week ago. So not much more than that. The guy survives, and you know, he's trying to get back to his house. Whatever, he's trying to figure this all out. He does get back to his house. She's talking to somebody on the phone, but it doesn't give you enough detail. Anyway, he ends up at a bar where he meets another character. And he shares with him that the same woman has done something very similar to him. But it was a drug deal kind of thing. Whereas she seems to be taking this hedge fund manager's money. But they both know this girl, which is interesting because I believe he lives in London. I think that's where she lives. And they're vacationing in Spain to celebrate their engagement. And he goes in one bar and he meets this one other guy who happens to know the same girl. So it's like maybe the thought process is whenever she gets engaged to these guys, she takes them all to Spain to off them or do whatever she does to manipulate them out of their money. So that's where we are so far. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and I don't feel as though they had enough content to fill the movie. So the opening is very long, unusually long for a movie of this short. And you know, they're playing music and dancing and all this kind of stuff, but it has nothing really to do with the film. Just takes up just filler. And then after she sends him off the cliff, and he has found somebody in a horse and buggy to give him a ride, and she's driving in the car and he's in the horse and buggy. I mean, they play a full song, like a 3-minute and 25-second song the whole time this is happening. Again, just for filler. There's no real purpose there. She's driving his car, he's in a buggy. But anyway, he's working with this guy who says that he will, you know, kill her for $20,000, and they start going back to the house to make this happen. And then the hedge fund manager, the guy who was duped, knocks him out and starts going to take care of it himself. They're in the house fighting. Is where I am. There's a fight going on between the girl and the guy, and that's where we are. So that's a better idea of the synopsis of this movie. And IMDb had this at a 7.3. And I can tell you, so far, what I've seen, it is nowhere near 7.3. There's not much going on. I think I've just recapped the entire movie precisely to you. There's, you know, without giving a little as much away, but I mean, so far, I don't know. It's not interesting. There's no good acting. Scenery, okay, maybe. I don't know. There's really nothing of redeeming value thus far in this film. Maybe that's why my internet connection went out. I don't know. But I'll get back into it a little bit more, and I'll probably see you at the credits, because I don't think anything's going to pop up and be like, oh, you got to hear about this. So, stay tuned. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits. And I tell you what, I'm going to disappoint my daughter because it's hard to stay excited about this movie. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I would give it a 4, maybe a 3. There is nothing good about it. The best thing about this movie was it was free because I'm an Amazon Prime member. That's it. Do not watch this movie at all. There's nothing of value in it. There's no comedy, no laughs, nothing. No plot twists, no good acting, nothing. Not very good scenery, I don't know, cinematography, throw all the crazy words in, no good dialogue, anything. There's nothing from this movie. I apologize for those of you who've already watched this, but I don't want to go on any further because I don't want to waste any more of your time because I've wasted an hour and 20 minutes of my time. So that's it. Stay away from this. You know what the plot's about. You can imagine how it could end because they write them all the same. So that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I apologize, but hopefully I am saving some time. Your time. Alright. See ya.